started a real estate investing business. Originally, the plan was to be able to replace my wife's income. So, as our daughter was being born, she wasn't planning to go back to work. And so the idea was that investing in real estate would allow us to have cash flow to replace her income. So, what I do differently with my clients is that initial discovery call is about finding out more about them, what struggles or problems they've had to this point, what their goals and objectives are, where they are in life. Are they someone who's maybe just starting out with kids or planning to have kids, or are they someone who's got kids that are going to be going to university? All these different aspects of their personal life. And then there's their career. Where are they in their career? Because that also has an impact on, what that potential, or are they at a stage where they're going to be looking maybe to move up over years, or are they at a stage where they're going to be starting to, look at moving down or buying vacation properties because their kids are at that age, or they have grandkids and they want to be able to do that. So all those different types of pieces of the conversation are, to me, really what helps set me apart in being able to build that trust with them through having deeper conversations around just who they are. I had a client that we were working on to help them to buy a primary home. And they were in a situation where they had a car loan, they had a trailer loan, and they had some credit card debt. And those combined were over $1,900 a month in expenses. And so I spoke to our car and RV loan specialist that we were connected with and presented them with the year, makes, and model and stuff. And they came back and they were going to be able to refinance the car loan, the RV loan, and consolidate that credit card debt and bring their monthly payment down to just over $900 a month. So we were able to save them about $1,000 a month on their payments, which increased their mortgage qualifying significantly to help them to be able to buy the home that they wanted and make that whole thing possible. So that was one of the more satisfying moments that I had. I think some of the misconception around what a mortgage broker does is they think that we're just here to take an application, submit it to the lender, ask for documents, and just send them to the lender. And they think that that's what our role is, when in fact, back to what I said earlier, is our role is so much bigger than that. And I believe it needs to be so much bigger than that. We're helping people to take on the biggest single and largest investment they'll likely make in their lifetime, as well as the largest single amount of debt that they'll take on in their lifetime. And we need to be able to treat the clients in a way that is caring and understanding, from the perspective that they don't know what they don't know about mortgages. And we need to help make sure that they know everything that they need to make an informed decision through this process of getting a mortgage, so that they understand the ins and outs. And doesn't mean that it will always be perfect, but it certainly needs to always be in the realm that they are getting their questions answered and that we're providing them with the information that they need to know. Because in the perspective of one of the things that I believe when it comes to talking to clients is everything they believe to be true is true until it isn't. And that means all the information they've gotten from parents, friends, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters is what they've got in their head. And we have to know and understand what that is, and then help to make any corrections with that information and related to what actually is true. And that's a big impactful moment. The most valuable lesson I've learned in my career is to ask more questions. Whether it's in relation to investing in real estate or what I do as a mortgage broker, it's to ask more questions, to clarify, that clarification, ask more questions, clarify, to make sure that the answer that I've received is one that makes sense and is clear. that it doesn't leave me going, okay, that doesn't make sense. And so that's probably the biggest one. If you're going to start a business investing in real estate, you need to build a team of trusted professionals to provide you with the support that is going to help you to limit mistakes and help you find the best options and opportunities to build your wealth by design and not have huge roadblocks along the way. My favorite part about being a mortgage broker is all the different aspects of people that I get to meet and talk to, from all different walks of life and nationalities, and just being able to understand where they've come from and who they are, and where we get to go together. If there was a property that I would want to live in or invest in, it would be a property that backs onto the beach in Hawaii. Doesn't matter where or which property it would be, what movie it's from, that would be the property. My favorite way to celebrate a win in my business is usually dinner with my wife. And my daughter. Usually it's my wife and daughter and I going out for a dinner to celebrate a win. So one that I learned about 21 years ago was we get what we give and it's not ours to keep. And another one that I've come to adopt more recently in addition to that is everything we believe to be true is true until it is.